Setting up a baseline in your project schedule is an excellent way for you to demonstrate progress against the original project plan, or at least demonstrate performance against an agreed time frame, perhaps through a contract agreement or variation to that agreement. In this video, we're going to show you the steps to create a baseline and some of the reporting features and data that it produces. So let's take a look. Prior to setting a baseline, it's best to ensure that you've done the majority of your work in your project schedule. And that obviously would include ensuring all your tasks, summary tasks are neatly in order, your predecessors and linkages between tasks are complete, and the completion too of your assignment of resources within your project. So at this point, we've done that here in this particular example project. So to set a baseline, you actually go to your project tab and then move across here to set baseline and click set baseline again. And here you'll be presented with a box with a few options. Simply set baseline, and you'll notice in this drop down menu here that Microsoft Project can accommodate up to 11 baselines. So 1 to 10, including the original baseline here. So that's important to know. We don't have an unlimited amount of baselines to be set. So very good to keep this in mind if you are managing a long project where the baselines could change due to a number of contract variation. So we're going to just select baseline and click OK. Now the first thing you'll notice is that nothing spectacular happened. It's almost as if we didn't do a thing at all. But to check this, simply go to and select new column and select baseline starts. Not baseline 1 or 2, because we selected the first baseline in the allowable baselines there. So simply select baseline start, and you can see here that the baseline start corresponds with our start in the schedule. Similarly, if we go to baseline finish, the same thing occurs. Baseline finish corresponds with our actual finish in our schedule there. However, if we decide we're going to push out dates, you'll notice that there will be a difference. So say for instance, this second task here, we're going to move from 10 days to 20 days. Right, the finish date is the 27th of September, but the baseline date remains the same. And that's exactly what we want out of a baseline. But notice what extra information is revealed to us when we move to our View tab and we select Tables. We move from Entry to Variance. Here, we're shown how far the project has moved from the original baseline. And you can see here, when we move that second task there, we push that out 10 days, it corresponds. And as a result of that, because one task leads to another in most cases in this schedule, every other task beyond the second task there is also moved out 10 days. So this certainly makes sense, and it shows that our baseline is doing the job that we wanted to do. Now, wouldn't it be nice if the project schedule could also demonstrate actual tasks versus baseline tasks? And the good news is it does. Simply go to Gantt chart, our Gantt chart button, and instead of Gantt chart, we're going to go to tracking Gantt. And here, as you can see, we're given a little bit more information with regards our baseline. So as you recall, it was our second task here where we made the adjustment from 10 to 20 days. And you can see the dark grey bar underneath represents the baseline, and our red task and blue tasks beyond also indicate where the project will actually or is forecast to go as a result of that adjustment in that time frame of task number 2 there. So an excellent and powerful tool to be used that can be useful in progress reports and showing a true measure of how the project's going when compared to an original baseline or an original time frame. Thank you for listening to Performance with Project. We'd love to hear from you again. Please subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.